Yeah, I did actually cut a bit of this off anyway. There was a tiny bit at the top that I cut off to straighten it up, so they are the right size. So this one that's going in the back of the belly band I'm going to have as a large journaling card. The front one I'm going to make into a tag. So I'll do that first. So we'll just have a bit of this off. Let's have a look. Do this the right way. I nearly didn't. So I forget to turn it over. I put it on this side and forget to turn it round so it matches that side. That's it. There you go. Oh well, I'm back. I just started the video. My husband was taken into hospital 2 days ago because he's got heart problems. He's on blood thinners, and he had a nosebleed that lasted over 24 hours, and he had to be rushed into hospital to see if they could sort his nosebleed out. So he's just rung me to tell me they've got him sorted out. Obviously I haven't been able to go see him or anything, and then his phone ran out of charge, but I haven't been able to keep in contact with him, and it's so hard. I know everybody's in the same position, don't get me wrong, but it is really difficult, and we all focus on our own situation, but bless him, he's just managed to ring me, and they'll be sending him home shortly, so I'm really pleased about that. So I'm sharing that with you because he just rung me as I was in the middle of doing a video. So getting back to these, I'm going to have a bit of a craft before I have to find out what my new instructions are for how I pick him up, because apparently that's all going to be different, but I don't mind. You do whatever, don't you? You just have to work with the times. Right then, so I am going to just pull out. These are all my bits and bobs from, well, I think they're everybody's these. A lot of these are Artie May's. Some might be Shabby Dabby Doodahs. There might be some of hers in here as well. And there'll also be some Graphic Fairy ones, I would think. A few out there. Let me move them a bit out the way, but I need them so I can see them on my desk. I really need to give myself more room on my desk. Oh, you could go on forever looking at different tags and things, couldn't you, that you see? Right, let me have a look in here. These are they're my makes. They're the ones I've already done. Let me have a look in the box of... I've got a nice bird. I fancied putting a bird on here, and I'd pulled out this. This is all my birds, and there's some butterflies in here and things. I thought, because this is quite a big, long tag, I might get away with a nice bird, because I've got some birds there that I like. I was going to look at some stamps. So I've got this lovely collage pieces going on, and there is bits of birds and things on here anyway. Well, looks like a bit of a body and a bit of something. So I am going to put a bird on the top, I think. I'm going to get my Memento Espresso Truffle. I tend to use this quite a lot rather than black. And I'm going to start, but I'm just going to put a bit of a flower about. And I don't mind that the images aren't really crisp. I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to put a coffee stain on it. Up there. I love me coffee stains. Well, I think that's what it's supposed to be. It's a ring of some sort anyway, sort of a dirty mark, a ring. I like that. And then I'm going to put some of these textured ones on that I've got. So that gives like this. I've got this in a real little tiny one, but I'd also got this bigger one that I didn't know about. So I've put some of that on there as well. I really like that. I'm going to keep that out because I might use that again. I've got a grainy one for the next one maybe. And I'm going to put a little bit of text just to say I've got some on it. that's it. So I really like that in the background, and you literally could just leave it like that, I suppose, but I'm not. Oh, I'm so happy my husband's coming home. I mean, I didn't want him to come home till he's well enough, you know. We're not silly, but it's lovely when he's been struggling, bless him. So anyway, they've took him off the heart monitor and they've altered his medication, and you know he's got a heart problem, so we know that. We know, you know, he has to deal with that. But as I say, it was due to the medication, we think, that was causing the bleed. But we look like we've got it under control. So yeah, so I quite like that. I love collage because it gives such a different look on things, and then when you add your layers on, it's just lovely. Now I haven't cut this one out, I have got like a black and white image, but looking at that there on this, it's far too small, so I'm not going to go with that. And it's a good opportunity to use some of these really big birds that I've got. Now I really like him, but he's blending a little bit. He's a big boy, this one. I think he'll blend as well, but I could maybe put something behind him just to let him stand off. I mean, I always associate robins with Christmas, but you know, it's autumn, isn't it? So, oh, he does look nice. I do actually really like him. I think he's my favourite so far. Oh, there's this one facing this way. Quite like him too. Trying to find something for the stem to stand on. See, I could put him down there and put the stem on the bottom, but I don't know. I could do that. I do like that like that. I wonder, because he's not too bad, he doesn't blend in too much. I liked him there because you could see him better, but then I might have to put a label or something there just to, have I got any? Let me have a look what we've got in here. We've got some of these Artimaze ones on autumn. Let me have a look. You a happy Thanksgiving. Oh, these are from, oh gosh, My Portrait Prints. I do quite like that. I'm just wondering if I could get away with that down there. If I cut that out and put that above it. I might put some, I like that one. Right, I think I've got plenty there to be going on with. I've got some, I'll bring all the Artimaze bits out of there. Right, let me just quickly have a go at these. So I didn't bring them out all at once, so that I didn't get them all in my way. I'm not going to go with the leaves, I'm going to move the leaves out the way and put them back in there and just decide whether these colours are right or not. Not with the green, I was looking at this one. So this is what I'd got in my head, this one here. So I'm just going to pull that out a bit and have a look. I do like that. I'm going to get those out the way, but I also like this on here. I love that colour on there. And I love the little squirrel. I might leave him out because I might use him somewhere, but I'm not sure he is the right place. I'm not going to use that on there, so that's quickly eliminated that. You see, I've put stamping in the background and then I might be covering it up, but that's just the way it goes. I just really wanted something just to sort of back him on so you could see him a bit more plain. That was my main reason for this. But I didn't want to cover anything else that was underneath him. I do like that. I like that there. No, it doesn't actually show up. It doesn't do what I want it to do. I do like these on the black background. I do quite like that. I really like that. I would move the butterfly out the way, I think. You see, that's lovely, but I don't want to get rid of the pheasant, and it's not right on here particularly. So I'm going to move those just out my way and move these out the way. Another owl. I thought I had some bigger ones than that. I do like that owl. I do like that. I think I like that in the background because it just gives, and I love the shape of it. And then I think I'm just going to put, I don't know whether I want a stamp on here or a number on here, or I think I'm going to go with that says note. I like that. Just taking the white edge off as I've printed it. It's just been left with a bit of a white edge. Oh yeah, I like that up there. And these. See which one of these autumn sayings was the one I wanted. I don't even know if I still want one with that note up there, because I do like that note up there. But I did think I wanted, see, originally I was going to put it in this down here, but I've changed my mind. You can't read that if I put it there. I like that up there. I think I'm just going to put that there, and it says autumn, season between summer and winter, fall, falling leaves, fall colour, beautiful fall harvests. I like that. Oh, and I do like that. I think that's what I'm going to go with, so I'm just going to just get some of these white edges off. Yeah. There we go. So I think I've just inked on my piece. I've gone quiet again. I'm thinking about my husband coming out. I'm really sorry. I've just gone really quiet then. In a world of my own. You know, you forget to be able to put a video out that you know you can be happy with. Sometimes you have to relax enough to be able to do it, and then when you relax, I forget you're there. So let's get my board out. Let's get that on there. Sorry, I was whispering to myself then. Oh dear me. Oh. Well, I'm back again. I just had to stop again because I got another phone call. You know, people mean well, and it's wonderful, and I'm really pleased people do contact you. But I've got phone call after phone call after phone call, which is lovely. But when I'm in the middle of a video, it keeps coming up on my video. So hopefully I can sort that out. I'm just looking. So this is as far as I got, and I think I want to put that number on there. I mean, you can just go forever on these, and you know, you go or you stop according to, you know, what you like. Not everybody, you know, we all have different styles, and we all have different materials, so I just fancied putting that number on there. Yeah, that's one of my Tim Holtz numbers. Oh, where's my... There it is. I have to put things away straight away, because if I don't, I forget where they've gone to with them being small pieces. So yeah, and then the other thing I was thinking, just bring my book back in again, or my journal back in again. If that's going in there like that, I want it sticking out a little bit. I want something down there. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I want to go with a paler one. So this is another one that I've just done, and I've used two different cottons. So I've used like a mustardy colour on one side where the pattern of the material is, and on the plain side I've used a brown. It's got a lot of threads, so if I decide I'm using this, I'm going to have to clip a few of those off. So I could put that there, or I could put it, oh yeah, I like it that way. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So how much of that do I want? Don't think I want it the whole way up, but you don't see anything. I think, let me have a look when I take it out, what I want on there. I think somewhere just to about there. So I'm just going to nip this off and then look at both sides, because this one's a thinner one and it's got a bit of a curve going on. That would more, I'd like that more sort of where it's going round the bottom. And then this is just, I'm just going to cut some of these off because I can't see what I'm doing with all these. There's loads of them. Oh, I don't want to get the fabric though, just get some of these. I love the phrase, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of them. There is. I do love the fraying. As long as it's fairly controlled. They were just a bit of out of control for me to decide where I'm putting anything. Right, I'm not even keeping that. What's sad, isn't it, when you keep the phrase, but they do come in sometimes. So I think I like that. I can always cut a few more off when I've glued it down, because there's the fraying as I'm doing it. I think it's just going to be that kind of material. This has still got a bit of a bend in it. I think it's just the way it's going to be. So I think I'm going to just put that to there, on there. Yeah, so a bit of my book out the way, and I'll do that, and then I'll call this one. Oh, that's my last bit of glue. I must try and do that off camera, because it's silly trying to struggle with that when because I opened two at once by mistake, because I'd got them on my desk while I was tidying the drawer out where they went, and then I didn't put it away. So when I did get a chance to do some crafting, I actually, right, let's have a look. So I'm going to do it that way. I actually opened the wrong one. Because I just didn't see the one that was upside down in my pot. And I was thinking, I'm sure I had a half-filled glue. And I thought, well, I must have used it. Then I realised, no, I did. I've opened a full one. I've opened a new one because I'd left them on my desk. Right, so I'm just putting that where I want it. I don't mind it bent, but I didn't want it as bent. So I was just waiting for the glue to grab, and then I could decide how much I wanted on there. So you do get chance with, oh, and it looks nice on the back as well. Look, looks quite good on there. And I'm just gonna have some of these bits off that I can. Oh, there's a big group of them there. Look, that need. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. But I'm only snipping off these because I've just got too many in my way. That's it. I just hope it doesn't fray too much now it's on. Oh, put my scissors away. Yeah, so that's that one. I'm pleased with that. So let's have a look at another one then. So this is going in the top, in the pocket at the top. Oh, and I could actually use either side of this. I mean, you'd still be able to write on that, or you would on that. It wouldn't be a problem either way. I think I like the leaves. I don't know whether to have the leaves on the writing side, because you could write on there and you could write on there, and then you've got the leaves. I've got a bit of paper here that's come up. So first job would be, again, this was off a masterboard, so I don't know whether it was the same one as the other one, or whether it could have been the same one on the other side. So let's have a look. Let's see if we can do that. So I think I might go with this side. I think I'm going to do some stamping again. I'm looking at these. This one's got like a wood grain on it, so I think this time I want to put some of this down here. If I'm going to use this as the side I'm showing, I'm going to put some of this just down this side. This one's sticky. This would stick to a block, and I haven't got it on a block. Yeah, quite like that. And then I'm just going to put a bit of that just on the top, and then I want to don't they look different when they're stamped up. Let's just get a bit of this across that bottom, and a bit in there, and a bit there. Ooh, and a bit there. Yeah, I like that. Not quite sure. I want something else. I want another one. Do I want the number again? What does that say on there? Oh, that says just a note. I wonder if I could put that on there. I might do that. Get carried away now, looking at the other side and deciding what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go with a bit of this leaf, because I do like this leaf, but I'm going to have the bird on it as well. So I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to put this across. I had this masked so I could use the leaf without the bird, but I want to use a bit more of it on this occasion. So I'm going to put that down there, like that, and just let that soak in, hopefully for a bit clearer image. Yeah, I do like that. And then I'm just going to put some leaves. And I think I'm going to do some leaves again at the top without the bird. So we'll have that there. That's it. That's quite good. Yeah, I like that. So then, let's have a look. Do I want, on the back of here, do I want the word just a note? And I think I do. So if I can get this straight on, if not I should be putting something over the top to disguise it. Just give it a bit of a press down. Yeah, just a note. Oh look, and I've got the I had some of that still on there, the ring mark. Oh, I do really like that. Yeah, so that says just a note. You could actually still write on there, because I do like that. And I'm not going to do anything else on that side. This side I am, however. And oh, I've put the wrong thing in there. I've put that away. Let me have a look. I do want something for the top of this. Right, I want to bring a bit of colour in. I've got a bird there. I'm still looking at putting a bird on this one. I like that, but then closes out my bird. But I could do that down there a little bit. Yeah, I like that, with him in the background and him there. Do I want a little bit of that there, like that? No, don't want that one. Let me have a little bit of this here, see, with the label. I do quite like the labels, just to sort of break things up a little bit. But no, I don't want that on this occasion. I do actually really like that pheasant, but the pheasant image is too small. I love the colours, but I want to bring those colours up, but I'm not sure how. I like that, but it's not what I want on there. I want something with a bit of colour. Let me just have a look what I've got. Before I put that, just that on, that is bringing the colours up lovely, and I do like that, but I'd have to put that down there or go up and cover that up, because you can do that. You can, you know, I've done that bird on those leaves and then thought, well, actually I want that bird on there, which I really like, but I want something in the background. So I think it needs a bit of some nice dark book page. Let me have a look. I like this sort of real yellowy. This is all animals on here anyway. Well, I've got this with a bit of numbers on. This is like, oh, look how this is just falling apart as I'm touching it. So I could put a bit of that up there. That says January. I don't want January. I'd have rather have had, let me have a look. Oh, look how it's coffee stained, this. Wonderful. I'd rather have September, but all that lovely staining isn't on the months that I want, would you believe? But I could do it on the September. Got a bit of that dark staining on the September, so I could go with that, because that is really good. Oh, it's so delicate, this though. I'm just taking that edge off. So I just thought I'll go with that, because I like the idea of having some of the autumn months showing. Well, you won't see it all, you'll only see a bit anyway. And I think I'm going to cover that bird with it, and then I'm going to put that there like that. Oh, that might be quite nice. That's a thought. I'm not saying I'm definitely doing this yet. Oh, it's a bit sticky. Well, that's just a little bit of napkin that's got left, so I could have that just under there as well. And pull it down a bit. Well, that's got stuck under there, so that's not doing what I wanted it to do. That could go that way. Yeah, quite like that. Quite like that. I wanted something with some text on, and I can't find my little book. I've got a piece of it here. Do I just want a bit of that instead of this is brittle as well, and I could put a bit of that there, take that out of the way, put a bit of that up there, put that there, and just have the word September showing there. Yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, should I go with that then? Slightly different. Again, I could do that. Let me just, before I do that, let me just bring a little bit of warmth into these pages. So that's just, sometimes that just makes all the difference, because there's a lot of black and white going on in this one. And sometimes it doesn't just do what you want it to do. So I'm just going to get some around the edges, and it does make a big difference. I want to just do this as well on here. Oscar's missed his daddy. It's been very strange at night. I do like that as well, like that with that ticket on. Oh, you know, you keep going at something and then you find something else. I've just found that ticket. Oh, I do like that. I like that too. But I still like the idea of having a bit of September in, so let's see. This is the thing, you see, you do all this in the background and then you might be covering it up. But that's fine, you know, that's just how it works. That's just building up your layers. That's how I understand it anyway. That's how it works in my head. Yeah, I like that better, I think. I think I'm going to go with that. So just give this a quick, because there's a lot of white showing. There we go. Did I get all the white off these edges? I'm not sure. I just don't like the white, even though this is really being tea stained. Obviously when you break it you have your core still at the side there, so I just wanted to give that a bit of a, but I do love how this is stained. I don't think it'll be tea, I think it'll probably be coffee. So yeah, so that's going to go on there, covering that original bird up. Most of the background is going to be covered up. You know, sometimes you look at something and it's just not quite right, and you just have to keep going and till you find something. I just felt I needed to pull in a bit of colour, and I wasn't quite sure. I never know, I never plan beforehand. I just have things around me that, you know, would possibly work, and then I have to do it as I'm going. I can't plan beforehand. I'm not that forward thinking. I let it just take me where it wants to take me. And now, do I want the full tag? That's the thing. I don't have to have all that. So let me see where this is going to go. That's going to go there. Do I want that just down there? I do want something there. I think I like the idea of having that, so I think, oh, just go for it, Lena. It's only paper and you can print another one off. Oh, I do have this feeling when I'm doing it, oh, I'm going to ruin that if I don't use it. I'll still have that feeling to this day. It took me ages to tear into anything. That, you know, when I was wanting just the cover or wanting just the papers. I mean, I still prefer the books to be damaged, to be fair. I can't just tear through books that aren't damaged. So I want to put that on there, like that, and I want to put that so it's on there. Yeah, I do like that. And then it's whether I just put, I think it does need a number up there, but I don't think it needs that one. Oh, what are you doing? I know what you're doing. You've got a bone and you're burying it in my bed, in my craft room, aren't you? Monkey. Little monkey. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. That's it. That's it. That's how I like it. Oh, I've rolled on the book thing. On my glue mat. So I want that just on that edge, like that. And I'm going to have to just cut this out and ink this up too. And then I'm not bothered if I cut a bit of this edging off, like that. Yeah, it's good. Oh, sticking it to my fingers again. That's going on there. I mean, Graphics Fairy, I mean, I have subscription to Graphics Fairy, and to be honest, I do use it and I do print things off, but I just aren't very good at the printing with it. I'm not very technically minded, and I can't seem to print, you know, more than one thing off at a time. And I don't know, I thought my new printer would make it better. I thought it was something to do with the setting on my printer. But I'm obviously not doing something, but I don't know what it is. So it takes me, I mean, I do love the images, it just takes me a long time to print out what I want. I mean, obviously they're brilliant if you can use them for, oh, they're brilliant anyway, and I've just got to have a bit of patience. But you can get some really good free images. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I'm just going to chop the tiniest bit of that tail off so it doesn't curl up and pull up. There we go. So let's just have a look at the two that we've done today. It's taken us a long time, but I say, the phone's kept going off. Oh, I do need, oh wait until I put it in here, because I do need, so this is the one that's going, so I've left that like that, and it just says just a note, and it's just had a bit of a leaf on there in the collaging, and that's going to go in the front like that, and that will have a pencil or a pen in there. That is going to be down there, and I quite like that. It's just got the bird peeping out. That is lovely. Both got birds on them. That's going in there like that, and we'll just peep out that side. This is quite firm, so I don't think it'll fall out. It will hold it in place, and I do like that. The only thing I want to do is I've just put it in there so I can see actually colour wise. I want to introduce a little bit of green. Now I was going to glue that down to there like that. And then I can glue them together. So I'm going to put one just on the back of there and glue that down, and then try to glue this together if I can, and glue that down to there like that. That's it. That's got that done. There we go, I really like that. So that took me a long time to do those two, because I just didn't know what I wanted to do with them. So they're the two. One's I'm not going to put them back in a minute because it's still very wet, and I've just glued that down. So one will be in the side of the belly band and one will be at the front. That one's just got a bit of papers on the back. I have done around the edges. I do like that one. I like that one. I think I like that. Yeah, I think so. There was just a bit too much black and white going on, and I just couldn't bring the colour where I wanted it. But now I've got this in, I've brought the colour through. I've got a thing about having to have lots of colour on stuff. So yeah, so I do like those two. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back to you very shortly. Keep safe. We're back in that strange time again. So I'll be back to you very soon. In the meantime, keep safe. Bye for now. Bye.